clearly see that object up there very well. There's that V-shaped object right here. Almost looks like a half moon to someone else that mentioned it to me. Looks like a V to me. But there's a lot of stuff going on here. And we're really trying our best to figure this out, not only for ourselves, but for you guys. We're here for you guys. We're not just here for ourselves. We're here for you to try and help you figure things out as well. So, as always, if you like the video, go ahead, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, keep yourself updated. This is True to Mike, and I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, two sons. Alright, what is this right here? This right here says two sons, Indiana, 0103-2013. Let's take a look at that. This one got 4,113 videos.
No matter what car you drive, you...
What's that?
That's nice. That's nice.
Is that a second son here in Indiana?
That's real nice. That's a lot better than the other I just looked at.
You can see the little dot over there, that's my lens flare. But the other thing, the Rainbow West area right here. See that? What about between Kokomo and Western Indiana? Is that a second son? Sure looks like it. He can do there with a big rainbow around. Like I said, no tricks. You can see the lens flare moving around.
This is beautiful right here.
It's something crazy looking.
Look at that. That is so beautiful. I want to show you something. Well, let's see. Planet X. How's that for X? What about that X? What about that X? Or that X? I'll tell you what. We'll start with this one and see what it's doing. Because I'm looking for the one that has a really cool
freaking narrator MC going on like my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was amazing. That was right on time, wasn't it? Look, this is what I'm saying. When you want to talk about UFOs, how about these right here? Okay, with the X. And you're talking about the sun. How about one that thumps? Like the ships that you see coming to Earth thumping. But wait, if that's not enough, how about this one for a spaceship back here? This round one right here. How about all that? How about this interaction with the living, top of the line entity, straight up creative source of all our existence? You can see the freaking mothership right there. That's huge, like never before out of this world. It's so obvious to see this. It's encapsulated all these dots. But then when you look back here, there's nothing at all. So it's obvious to see that there's a formation of brilliance manufactured right there and coagulated together from thought. This big ass ship right here, plus this one right here, okay? And then here is the sun with another sun behind it. That's both of them together is making this freaking diagram right here that makes an X. Now come on, some things just make sense. They call it Planet X. There is the freaking X right there, okay? Here it is. I am the person on the earth that's showing this type of shit to everyone. And because I happen to be non-white and melanated, for some reason, nobody is interested. Only 2 people has looked at this, okay? But now all that other garbage bullshit that they get freaking enhancements and screen filters and all kind of garbage ass shit and still don't give you nothing like this. Alright? But then he gets, see, this is the reason I'm saying this is not because of jealousy. You know what it's because of? It's because I don't care about those hits. But this is a good time for me to point out to you how biased this country is and how it gives white people all the opportunities that they don't really be deserving You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this. I don't care if you're gonna go out there and have a setup where you could get people to jump at you and support you and this and that. But when other people see things going on and deliberately avoid it because it doesn't fit their scene, because you know what I'm saying, I don't have anything that's done for me, and it's not Jesus. But it don't need to be Jesus, because see, this is a spaceship, huge as hell, and there is no reason why anyone should be missing this. Okay, this should be talked about. They should be saying, well, did you see that big ass spaceship that Asara Satepara has in his video? And do you know he makes the sun and all these lights that fly around the earth thump and vibrate? Whenever you see them in his camera, they thump and vibrate. Oh, and by the way, he says he's gonna talk to the light ship and they're gonna make all the lights that fly around the earth be green, just so to be obvious that it's his work. And we're gonna see that when all these happen, if anyone's gonna mention it at all. No, I already know you're not. You know why? Because you're all just really, you know, and I listen to myself sometimes and I don't know how I could ever even stomach myself, because I'll be so badgering and so hard and to the point. But listen, I have to be. There is no way for me to be anything else. You guys are stupid as hell and you don't see the dynamics what's going on, and that's the reason why they come and get in the camera so I can show you the type of spaceships that are flying around in our universe, and only 2 people are interested. I mean that only I am watching it. So I guess that the UFOs are not that important. We'd rather look at 2 pictures in the sun that's behind a whole bunch of clouds that can probably just be 2, we don't know. But we definitely can look at this and it should stir up a curiosity about what the hell is that. You see? I mean, even when I move the camera around, you see that's still there in its same position. Okay? So, and then you see the circle and all that. That is not light flare. All right? It's not camera flare. I can understand camera flare when you ride in the car shooting from behind the windshield and all that. I'm not shooting from the windshield. I'm shooting in the daytime at noon, at about between 10:30 and noon time. Why did the background go black? Tell me that. And even with it like that, you can still see that that obvious spaceship is still there. You can see it. And it's a transparent spaceship. In case you didn't see it, I'm going to go back so you can see it again. Because this is some of the greatest footage, in my opinion, when you want to talk about 2 suns, you're looking at them right there. I can show you some more though. Watch, I got some more good footage to show you. Watch this. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Hold on. I'll be back. Alrighty then. Okay, how about this one for spaceships, alright? There's the X again. A whole different, okay? Look at that right there. How about that? Okay? Same time, in the daytime, this is the sun. The S-U-N sun, alright? This is not any camera clap. Look at this. You see that? And then look, there is the second sun. Now, I'm going to tell you, I have a problem because I think actually that this right here is the best footage of 2 suns. Not to mention that I threw in some UFOs. So all you white people out there that will always want to sit back and don't give us black people for any accomplishment that we make manifest for ourselves, I want you to know something. It's a real good thing for me that I know how to go inside myself and see the greatness inside of myself. Because when it's time for you guys to applaud someone and give them something of recognition for their greatness, if they're not white, they get overlooked. And that's the reason why our world is dying. Because something like this, if I was a European, you know you guys would be eating this shit up. You know it. So, you know, that's the reason why everybody that stands on the outside of you guys always feel like they have to compete with your unfairness. Because I'm sure more than 14 people have saw this. And it's not even about me pointing out that for my own individual, you understand, remedification from sorrow or anything of that. I don't need to medicate myself behind this. I'm used to that. But I see this as the perfect opportunity to show you the hypocrisy in this country and why so much stagnation is found amongst us melanated people. Because there's people on the planet who's deliberately try to hide our brilliance from the world. And you all know who you are too. But one thing about that is that it just costs you because of the sacrifices that you're trying to stop. Not the sacrifices, but the contributions that you're trying to stop the world from seeing. The greatness in us have to be hid, like the civilizations we built that you guys destroyed. It's the reason why you don't want it to be seen who is the true masters of this universe. And this right here show that, because it's me that's speaking to these things, having interaction with them, and they flying all around in my house. Well, it's not my house, but it's the other guy where I live at now. And I don't even tell him why, but I see him in here. And you will see all the lights turn green. I'm just telling you that because it's going to be perfectly clear that what we're dealing with is a supreme intelligence that wants us all to be responsible for what we've allowed to happen on this planet. I'm not going to apologize for how brutal and mean I've been, but it's just been about trying to get attention from people and let you all really see it. You know, they will be grinding our asses over with tanks. It'll be, I've seen so many tanks being moved around the planet. It's pathetic. You know, and I know what it was all about. They were getting ready to try to get us all bottled up with that freaking let's murder and kill everybody Nazi bullshit, you know. And we got real fortunate these light ships showed up. That's really the truth. So there's a lot of work to be done. You don't have to fight a war. The only war you need to fight is the war inside of your head. Figure out if you want to be a slave or not. That's really the truth. If everybody on the earth, especially us in America, decide not to be slaves and then go to work, you'd crush them. They die overnight. And then after they're all dead, we can all just go about doing what we normally do because we all know what we're good at doing. But this time we won't suppress jobs. We'll create a society where everyone can work and everyone can eat. And we'll all grow farms together and create windmill power and powers that eradicate the use of any fuel that have to be burned. Now, all these things I know can be done. You can have city transit systems that move large numbers of people and eradicate all these individual cars.